Okay, here we are at 5715 Tabula Rasa. It's a Century community. Aurora is the location. And we're gonna check out this 4-bedroom home. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath home. One of the great things about this home is it's a smart home. As soon as you walk in, it opens up. And as we're going through, think about what you would do with this home. This home is just walls and windows until you put your story in it. So you see, you have the 42-inch raised panel cabinets. You have a very nice backsplash that covers the surround, matched with this white and black and gray granite countertops, gas burning stove. You got a lot of options here. Possibly see your family coming together. So many things can get done. And as you're looking at the undermount sink, check out the sight lines. You can see straight into your living room. I'm thinking maybe have the TV to the right, couch on the left, easy access to that backyard, but we'll talk more about that backyard. Once you look at the floors, so you have wood look floors that carry throughout the home. You will see these floors in every room except for the main bed, the bedrooms. So the bedrooms will have carpet, but you have a great wood look tile, Sherwin-Williams paint, so many features. As we're going through, let's look at the living room. And again, as you're focused on this living room, just think about what you would do with the space. You have a ceiling fan here, great for keeping your air circulation on those hot days in Texas. Outlets for days, you have outlets throughout. Now, again, I'd imagine putting my couch here. Where would you put your couch is the question. TV outlet along with Ethernet connection for your fiber phone connection. And then maybe putting a big, I don't know, 50-inch, what, maybe 60? Hey, put that in a comment. Whatever you think you're gonna put on your TV screen, whatever size, I've seen 70 inches, but whatever you wanna put on there, put that in a comment. So in Texas, we love the barbecue. I'm not gonna open up the door just yet because it's hot, all right? But in Texas, we love the barbecue, but you gotta have some shade. Now when we look out, now it's time to open this door. You look out, you got your ceiling fan. That's gonna give you just enough breeze to keep your nose from sweating, all right? Ceiling fan action, shade covering. So right now the sun's gonna be setting a little bit in the back, but you're still gonna have some shade. Fully sodded, just enough room to have your fur babies run around, and without having to, mess things up. Give them a little grass to play around in. Keep in mind, you don't want too much yard because somebody's got to mow it. When you walk back in the house, of course, everything smells new, but the dual pane windows, very energy efficient. It keeps the heat outside and all the cool air inside. I mean, you know that already, but it's just something you got to feel when you come in here. And as you look back into the home, these are the sight lines that we're talking about. You can see everything. You have a very modern 6'8" door when you come in, paired with a smart lock. So you don't necessarily you have kids coming home from school, you don't necessarily have to give them a key, just give them that smart lock. Here's one thing I want you to check out. This is a Z-Wave light switch. So if you're one of those people that like to shout out Google from time to time, hey Google, turn on my living room light. Well, that's what you do. Hey Google, turn on my living room light. And next thing you know, everybody's gonna think you're at home, even when you're not. Let's check out this primary bedroom. So again, you see a similar theme across the board, white Sherwin-Williams paint, ceiling fans, 2.5-inch baseboards, and the surrounds for the doors are gonna be 2.5-inch as well. Now in this home, they give you an option to have a USB, 2 USB outlets. And so you have a USB outlet in this room. That's what they chose to do in this room. And then another USB outlet throughout the home somewhere else. I'll see if I can point it out. If you can point it out in the comments. Also, speaking of the comments, now would be a great time to hit that subscribe button. Subscribe, share, love, like, whatever you do. I'll even take a thumbs down if you got if you got a little bit of shade in you. Anything to let me know that you're out there and you're watching it still. Let's go ahead and come on into this primary bathroom. Great lighting, LED lights throughout. They're energy efficient and consistent. They cast a great light. They're lifted up a little bit higher, and so you get to see the light throughout. There's not too many shadowy, dark spots on your home. And then you have a super amount of space in your master closet. I don't mean to skip past anything, but hey, this just caught my eye. You got 3 sections to hang up your clothes. And really, if you're a do-it-yourselfer, there's plenty of space where you maybe add a little bit right there, all right? Or just, I don't know, put a gun shelf there, anything, gun safe rather, all right? Again, look at this raised panel. So if you're one of those touchy-feely people, you just, and see how that goes? Bam, right? All right. Make sure you have clean hands. Private commode, energy efficient. If you check the elongated, that's what they'll tell you on the feature sheet, elongated commode. Supposed to save water. So, you know, hey, you're doing your part. Lowering that consumption. Gotta love how they carried on the tile throughout in the bathroom and the granite on the countertops. We have a home over in Cane Island, and our home doesn't even have the same granite in the bathroom. We actually have I forget what it's called, but it's not granite. Right off the living room, you have your laundry area. Speaking of energy efficiency, notice how you have an option for a gas dryer. So if you're out there, you're bringing in your gas dryer, you're gonna be okay in this home. I'm gonna show you the pantry. It's a fair amount of space in the pantry. Almost upgraded to great, but I'm gonna say fair amount of space in the pantry. You know, you can see some of your favorite fixins in there. Now look at this spot. This is an empty space, but if you purchase this home before September, into September, they're doing a package to where they'll either, they're going to add in your refrigerator, washer, and dryer. So that washer and dryer is going to have a washer and dryer in there, and you have a refrigerator to go to it. Also, what they're going to do is they're going to buy down your interest rate if you go with their lender. Now, hey, look, everybody's freaking out. I think the average for a FHA loan is about 6%, like 6.5 in that area. But right now, before September, you can buy down that rate with this company. They'll get you under 4%. I believe it's 3.875. But just to be safe, we're gonna say 4%, and that should save you a couple $100 on your payment. So what you thought was no longer affordable just might work out for you here. So that's good news. I'm gonna celebrate. And if you like that news, here's another chance for you to hit that like button, because you wouldn't have known that news and we wouldn't have told you that news. Hey, you stuck around for a good reason. Again, you got Whirlpool appliances coming your way if you purchase before September. All right, so we're walking down, and I want you to go ahead and take it to your left, my right. This is gonna be your second Notice they did the rectangular tile, very nice. Mowing faucets. Again, they carried the granite from the kitchen, from the primary bedroom into this bathroom. So you see that consistency. If you like uniformity, this house is gonna work for you. And then you have one of your 4 bedrooms. So you have bedroom 1. Look how much space you can fit. You talk, if you're a hide and go seek fan with your kids, you can fit a whole person in here, all right? Watch, they're not even gonna know you're in there. Look at that. Space. There's memories happening right now in your home. That just happened, okay? So there's plenty of room for clothes and kids. And yes, people walk in and they'll say, it's such a tiny space, but it's not a tiny space. It's a nice 10 by 10 room, and it's what you make it. Coming in, you have similar size rooms to your right and to your left. The great thing about this is that you have high ceilings. It makes the space grow, all right? So your space is a little bit greater. And then you have pre-boxed out, so you can add a ceiling fan. And again, more closet space. Something to add is what some people don't know is when you're buying new homes, a lot of the times they won't come with window coverings. So a great thing about this home is it comes with window coverings on every window, 2-inch faux wood blinds, matching up with some very energy efficient windows, as we mentioned before, in another room, standard size room. But just look how they bring it all in. 2.5-inch casings behind the door, around the doors, and then on the floor. And it just works. The carpet's soft. Makes me want to take my shoes off. But hey, I didn't buy it, so I don't want my feet juice on your carpet, you know? And then again, hide and go seek closets. Just walk in, walk out. You never know. Never know till you go. All right, let's check out the garage, because I know there's some garage fans. So you have your garage door opener, lift master, and your Rainbird sensor. This Rainbird sensor, you actually have a link where you can control this via your phone. Some of them don't have it. Now you're gonna have a sensor to control it whether it rains, and it will shut off automatically. But sometimes it doesn't work as well as people would think. This way, if somebody calls you and says, hey, your water system is running, this can control it for you, you can turn it off. Tankless water heater, a little bit more energy efficient. You got your tankless water heater right here. A lot of people want that. It helps out. And just your sneak peek, you have attic access from your garage, so you don't have to worry about being too far away. You can access all your Christmas supplies. It looks like there's a lot of space up there for the thing.
If you have enjoyed this episode of Living in Katy, Texas, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way, we can keep you up to date with weekly highlights of events and homes in Katy, Texas.